Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss a video from Fever FM.
Hi, this is RJ Sanu from Fever FM, and I have the cast and crew of Yeh Kaali Kaali Aankhen. Welcome, guys. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Okay, so let me tell you something. The first time when you hear Yeh Kaali Kaali Aankhen, you know what's the first response? The instinctive thing that comes to your mind? Any of you? Exactly. Yeah.
I think she spoke for all.
It is so instinctive. You know, every time I've been getting messages from Netflix, it's the first thing it's been playing in my mind. But Siddharth sir, so why this title Yeh Kaali Kaali Aankhen? Because I'm just truly intrigued.
Just for that reason, because the first time you hear the title, you know what you're expecting, because it's got such a huge memory attached to it. And we've all grown up and know this so well. Also, see the show, the other title I could have kept is, I have my eyes set on you. I thought Yeh Kaali Kaali Aankhen is much better, much pulpier. It has pulp attached to it. It has, it defines itself. It defines the show before you see it. And you see these two beautiful women around the handsome Tahir. You know what the show is all about. You know what the show is all about, what you're expecting. This is going to be a good roller coaster ride.
Interesting. But why did you choose Anchal specifically for this obsessed woman lady? Why did you pick her for that?
I think Tahir will answer this better.
I think this would be a good point where I ask you the same question, sir.
No, actually, why Aanchal was because Aanchal is what she is. You cannot. She is the way she is, and it is. I wanted somebody who plays the way she is. I mean, Aanchal does not rely on craft so much. She is like now that she's around, but I'll still say she's like a child. He will give it to you honestly, whatever you want. And I wanted that kind of sincerity and honesty, even in the character which she plays. Because the character is a very honest character. She honestly and completely loves Vikrant. And since childhood, it's not infatuation. It's nothing else. If she has the kind of power, she could ask 5 guys to hold him up and do whatever she wants to do with him. Yeah, so that's the kind of power she has. So and also Aanchal comes with there's a lot of innocence in her as a person. So that is what I wanted, So hence Aanchal Singh.
Aanchal, is that what it is? Is that why you were picked? Do you really believe this answer? Or there's a dark side to you, Aanchal?
To be praised by Siddharth sir right now generally gives me goosebumps, because I have been really scolded by him on set a lot of times. I believe what he said, the innocence thing, hopefully, like, I think I'm like that only. I'm very transparent as a person. There is no filter. So sometimes it can get me in a lot of problem, because sometimes I don't know what to, how do I say a particular thing in a particular way? I'll just speak it, just say it loud, and then I have to face the consequences. Yeah, I don't know, what do I say right now?
Aanchal, I think I can sum it up. You're in complete shock because आपको इतनी डांट पड़ी है set में that all of a sudden the director is praising you, like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
What sir has taught me that be 100%, be present in the moment, 100%. Like, even if it is 99.9%, it's not right. And it's rather, I was given that freedom and that liberty to like, through this character, I could explore myself, because sir said that do not rely on references, do not rely on other, on the characters people have already played before. So, I could do it the way it was all from inside of me, you know. So Sir could tap into that, and it helped me, you know, explore myself also. I mean, I hope I made sense, but you know what am I talking about. I don't have the words to explain it.
Came from the inside. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
like generally, people want you to work things from outside, you know, work on references, look at this movie, look at this image, think of that person. So you get confused, but his brief was that everything needs to be from within. So yeah.
That's a lot of philosophy. Super. Okay, so
I'm
coming
going to
back
Gotham soon, you know.
to,
From Siddharth, I'm going to be Gotham very soon, the way it's going.
okay, to all the characters, you know, this is so unique. Like, I'm like tired of seeing all these series where you have, you know, a guy who's, you know, stalking you, and this is very different. There's a girl who's obsessed with a guy. It's an interesting story. Now, to each of you, if someone was obsessed like this, how would you deal with them in your flat, in your house? How would you deal with it, Shweta?
I think I would speak to the person and try and make the person understand. If I am, and I'm guessing I would be really uncomfortable, and the feelings are not, we don't feel the same way for each other. So I think it's very important to speak to the person. In Vikrant's case, it's very different, because sometimes even when you try to speak, but it depends on the situation and the environment you are in. So बिचारा विक्रांत ने बोलने की कोशिश तो की थी, but वो बोल के what's at stake. So that changes the entire story. But yeah, if this happened to me personally, I would.
He would marry him. She married him.
Actually, that's true. Yeah.
She married him. She's got a lovely, lovely husband.
Husband, former stalker, now husband.
He's called Cheetah also. He just takes talking to another level.
But it's very important that love should be both ways, and love and respect. What is very important, love is respect, and we all should follow that.
Okay, hashtag consent. Got it. You will try and explain to the stalker. Oh, okay.
No,
Okay,
because
super.
for the stalker to even understand what the person is doing is wrong. Because till the time you don't understand, your actions might be harming somebody. Because like in this case, she is doing it out of love, or the stalker, whoever it might be, they don't think they're doing anything wrong. So it's important to tell the person, and then if the person वो सोचे समझे वो अब उसके ऊपर है. But आप अपनी तरफ से जो कर सकते हो, I feel that's extremely important.
Super. You know what? I'm going to quickly read some of the comments that I saw on YouTube for your trailer. Like, I've got some really interesting comments that I'm going to share with you. So here goes. The first comment. Whenever a girl asks you, "Hamare friend banoge," run in the opposite direction, because it never ends well. Someone had this profound philosophy after watching the trailer.
I think Vikrant should answer that.
Vikrant, Tahir.
Hi.
Hi, Tahir. I mean, Tahir should answer that.
Yeah. In answer to that question, that's a very sinister way to look at it. I've had situations when girls have asked me to be their friends and it ends up really well. So I would advise people not to judge an entire gender based on a YouTube comment.
So much pressure on you, Tahir. So much pressure with that.
I know. You saw the number of times I had to think of that, of everything that can go wrong in that statement, and then say it. But to quickly also come back to your previous question, where you were like, what would you do if someone starts to stalk you or is obsessed with you? I would have a very human reaction. First of all, would be flattery. Like, I would be flattered. But then it would lead to a little discomfort, and then sort of distance myself from them. And I think as actors, part of the reason why you choose scripts are because you're so far away from your reality that it helps you live a dramatic life that you wouldn't otherwise live in your own life. And in Vikrant and Purva's case, it's not only Purva's love and obsession for him that's dangerous, it's the power structure that's backing her. It's not just every other girl that is fangirling you or obsessing or overly passionate. It's what is backing her that makes it a little uncomfortable. Yeah.
Okay, Tahir, got it. Totally Got it. Okay, so here comes the next comment. The looks and beauty of Anshul Singh is just killing, man. Apostrophe, apostrophe.
I am so glad that at least there are few comments, like 1, 2, that take my name also. So thank you to those two YouTubers, people who commented on me. I was very happy and I wanted to say I love you at that point of time, because it's not funny. Honestly, I think the position where Tahir's and Shweta's position right now in the eyes of people, I think is so beautiful, because after reading out the comments, I was like, wow, people really love them. How fortunate is this, and how much hard they worked throughout, to be here. So I really got inspired by that. So really, Tahir and Shweta, amazing. I was
All of us.
bored by all the comments on you guys, like literally.
Thank you.
As far as those 2 comments are concerned, thank you so much if you thought that I looked nice. I'm flattered.
Listen, there are lots of comments about you, Anshul. I just picked a few. I'm sorry. No offense in any way. But moving on to Shweta and Tahir, the next 2 comments are about you. Shweta Tripathi and Tahir Raj Bhasin play dark characters with such ease.
So this is something actually, Tahir, what he just said, that I like to play characters which are far, far away from who I am in real life. So like my love life, I want it to be simple and sorted and beautiful. But अब क्योंकि life sorted है, तो जो characters हैं वो sorted क्यों होने चाहिए? And that is where you, with every character that you play, you grow, you learn so much more about yourself, about others, about relationships. So I really enjoyed doing that. And for me, what is very important is playing characters which are not just different from me, but are very different from each other, which from other characters that I've played as well.
Okay, just to amplify that question, on a scale of 10, that sense of darkness in you, how many marks would you give that?
So I love drama. I get attracted to drama, and if you see my lineup of things, I was just sitting and thinking, "Yaar, ye to sab kuch dark hai," but I love it. I love it, and I'm not gonna be shy about it. And even the story, there is so much love. There are so many emotions, but I think it's fun when you have to play different shades of the same emotion. And different flavors. किसी में fear ज़्यादा है, प्यार तो है ही, प्यार तो is the overriding emotion of the entire thing for the character, but how it grows and how it develops. So yeah, I think if you give me a dark script, the chances, I will say.
Shweta, all the actions that you did, you just made one dish, dude, like this, man. You really animated. All right, Tahir, for you, the next comment is about you, a deep one actually. So here goes. Really appreciate Tahir Bhasin is an actor who can play any type of role. I'm sure he will get main lead in movies very, very soon.
Thank you. Do you know the name of the person who wrote that comment?
I'm sorry, I didn't note that, but it was a guy, just to let you know.
All right. No, it doesn't matter. Guy, girl. Thank you very much. The main lead in the movie is on 4th of February on the same platform. So your comment is coming true. Thank you.
Right, okay, Tahir will not. His one-line answer. If you ask him 20 marks, he'll write.
You want a long?
Right, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to put pressure on you.
Okay.
Living for Shweta Tripathi's amazing acting.
Wow, that's a lie. I'm sure nobody is living, but that's really sweet. That's really sweet. Thank you.
I have a question. Is the name of this commenter Cheetah? Because then that's a problem. That's not playing fair. Yeah.
But I just want to say this to all the audience, the fans, that your support matters so much. So please keep it coming, and it's important for us.
Okay, so Siddharth sir, this is for you. So a lot of people who saw the trailer felt कि ये क्या यार पूरा movie इसमें है, सब कुछ इसमें दिख रहा है. A lot of people are anxious that hey, they put the whole thing on the trailer. So to calm them down, what would you like to tell them?
That's the first scene. All that you've seen is the first scene. It starts from where you've just seen. So that's the surprise. Both Tahir and me were chatting the other day, and we were all just saying the same thing. This is just where it starts. There's nothing more to have shown in that, and that's hats off to the Netflix marketing team who's made this. that we've hardly shown anything. There's nothing shown actually.
Yeah, just to add to what Siddharth sir is saying, it's actually the voiceover in the first 10 minutes of the episode is what the trailer is showing. And anyone who's written those YouTube comments through your interview, I'd like to play a little game with them. Why don't you message me on Instagram of telling me how you think the series is going to end? And if you're right, I will put that up on my Insta story after the series ends, and I'll tell you that, hey, you actually guessed everything from the trailer. And if you win at that game, then you were right.
And I
Wow.
think the plus point to this, the what people perceive the trailer as right now, because they're expecting it to be a certain way now. They feel we know the story, aisa hoga, aisa hoga. So when they actually watch the series, they'll be taken by surprise, you know. So it's like expect the unexpected, you know. So it works, I think, if they feel like that.
Right. Okay. So, guys, thank you so much. It was super fun talking to each of you. Quickly, Siddharth sir, on a scale of 10, how much marks will you give each of these stars that you have picked? Because look, this is so many talented actors today, but you
Pressure.
chose 1, 2, and 3. What's the reason?
Actually feeling
100.
Amazing.
Whoa!
Amazing. Yeah.
So आपको actually बोल देना चाहिए एक को 2, एक को 3, एक को 4.5.
Yeah.
No. This, if you've seen the show, it's because of these guys, the way they performed. So,
But sir, you're saying everything and then you're laughing, sir. I have to take you seriously.
No, that's
More
my
than you
problem.
have to get it.
that's my
But,
problem. I
I'm-
laugh at everything.
It's a beautiful problem actually, because he could tell you the most serious thing, but then he laugh at the end of it. So it's
So yeah, because when I thought of the show, it was it when the powerful hate you, you are in a problem. But what if the powerful love you? You know, I thought it was funny by itself. So that's where Tahir lands up. So that's the whole show all about.
Super. So wishing the team of Yeh Kaali Kaali Aankhen all the very best. It looks awesome. I got a sneak peek. It's amazing. It's interesting. So here's wishing you all the very best. And Siddharth sir, I know if someone comes from the bank and says, "Aapka loan hai," you laugh at him. Seriously. I'm gonna take this as my New Year resolution to be like you. Seriously.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
you're moving towards Gotham very soon, sir.
Yeah.
You have said it.
Laughing Buddha.
Yeah.
So, chalo. Great.
Yes. So thank you so much and
Thank
rock
you.
it.
Pleasure meeting.
Bye.
Fever.